Tight end George Kittle, a guy who redid his contract earlier this year to reduce his cap number down to the neighborhood of, let me get the number right here, 12.2 million, but has a $21.7 million cap charge next year. Kind of feels like this could
Well,
be
this could
maybe
be it.
it.
That's what I would say.
This
He's a
could
part of
be
that
it
group
for
too, Mike.
Kittle.
I agree. Right.
He had core muscle surgery. He's
Oof.
on track for training camp. He says he played through core muscle injury. They used to call that a hernia.
Yeah.
I don't know when it like officially became core muscle. I guess that sounds better. I don't know. But he had the core muscle injury, played with the injury for 10 weeks last year, got it fixed in the offseason, ready for training camp, which means he's not really able to do much for now. Did that restructuring of his contract to create some cap space. And it just, yeah, remember last year he was saying, kind of feels like the window's closing. He wasn't referring to the 49ers generally. He was talking specifically to his group because they're going to reload on the fly. And I think they're kind of going through
Yeah. The early
some of those
stages of
growing
it.
pains
Right.
now.
Right.
But the guys that we've come to know and identify the team with are closing in on the process of graduating either to another team or out of football altogether.
Yeah, would agree, right. We kind of hit on this, I think, early on in the week, where yeah, it's the window is definitely closing. They're definitely gonna have to start the process of refurbishing the football team with youth and some new guys there, and trying to figure out their money situation. They've been so good, right? That they're a little top heavy. Depth is a little bit of an issue because, again, damn, like you just said, you named all these players. I mean, it's a star-studded football team with what Shanahan and Lynch have acquired there in San Francisco. So they got first-class, first-world problems as far as that. But yeah, guys like Kittle, tremendous career, amazing, right? But yeah, it's high dollars. It's up there in years. He's been banged up. He plays a physical brand of football, right? He plays a brand of football really that is suited for a man that's bigger than him, honestly. And that's where I mean, he's incredible, and I give him a lot of credit. But usually history tells you those are the guys that kind of wear down kind of quickly once they get towards the end of their career too. We'll see where it goes. But I'm with you in that thought as well, Mike.
He's got to get out. He's got to get out of football in time to have about 10 years in pro wrestling. That's the
right.
Thing too. You don't
want
to play football to the point where you can't jump off the top rope.
Yeah, but to your point, Mike, I will agree. It does feel like this could be a last year, or certainly, hey, you go through the year and then we got to figure something out with your contract going forward that makes a little more sense for the team or something like that. It feels like it's about to get to that point there.
And it is a shame when you consider how good that team has been since
know.
2019. They had the aberration year due to a lot of injuries early in the season, playing on that turf at MetLife Stadium.
Yep.
Lost a couple of guys with torn ACLs, and things went sideways. Other than that, you've got 4 NFC Championship game appearances, 2 Super Bowls that they were leading in the second half. And
yeah.
God,
I mean, you'd argue and go, they were really were probably the better team on the field as a complete team in both Super Bowls. And I don't mean that as any disrespect to the Chiefs, because we love the Chiefs. But it to me in both Super Bowls felt like the team itself was like the 49ers were here and the Chiefs were just smidgen underneath it. And then that guy wearing 15 went, well, I'm on this team, so that makes us just a little bit better than you. And that's kind of how it feels, and that's where you feel sorry for him. It goes back to our Utah Jazz, New York Knicks dealing with Michael Jordan all those years. They have championship merit. They're just going against an ultimate champion in Mahomes and Andy Reid.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.